Our sun, a beacon of life in the vast cosmic darkness, won't always shine as it does today. Billions of years from now, our familiar yellow star will undergo a dramatic transformation. It will swell to an enormous size, engulfing the inner planets and transforming into a red giant. Imagine a sky dominated by a monstrous crimson sun so large it fills the horizon. This isn't science fiction, it's the inevitable fate of our star. The sun's transformation will have catastrophic consequences for Earth. The oceans will boil away, the atmosphere will be stripped away, and the surface will be scorched. Life as we know it will cease to exist. But before we delve into this fiery future, let's take a step back and understand the life cycle of our star. This journey will take us through the sun's birth, its current state, and ultimately, its dramatic demise. The sun, a giant ball of plasma, generates energy through nuclear fusion in its core. This process fuses hydrogen atoms into helium, releasing an enormous amount of energy in the process. This energy, in the form of light and heat, is what sustains life on Earth. The sun is currently in its main sequence stage, where it has been for about 4.6 billion years. During this stage, the sun exists in a delicate balance, with the outward pressure from nuclear fusion counteracting the inward pull of gravity. This balance is what keeps the sun stable and shining brightly. However, this equilibrium cannot last forever. The sun's hydrogen fuel is finite and will eventually run out. When this happens, the sun's core will begin to contract and heat up, setting the stage for a dramatic transformation. As the sun's core contracts, its outer layers will begin to expand, engulfing the inner planets. The sun will transform into a red giant, a star hundreds of times larger and thousands of times brighter than it is today. This expansion will mark the beginning of the end for our solar system as we know it. Mercury and Venus will be the first to succumb to the sun's expanding reach, consumed by the fiery inferno. Earth's fate is less certain. Some models suggest that Earth might be engulfed as well. Others propose that Earth could spiral outward due to the sun's mass loss, escaping direct engulfment but still facing extreme heat and radiation. Regardless of the exact scenario, one thing is clear. Life on Earth will not survive the sun's transformation into a red giant. The increasing solar radiation will boil away our oceans, strip away our atmosphere, and render our planet uninhabitable. A scorched Earth, life's last stand? Long before the sun engulfs our planet, life on Earth will face a series of existential threats. As the sun expands, its luminosity will increase, gradually heating our planet. This will lead to a runaway greenhouse effect, similar to what we see on Venus today. The oceans will begin to evaporate, releasing more water vapor into the atmosphere and further intensifying the greenhouse effect. Eventually, the oceans will boil away completely, leaving behind a dry and barren wasteland. Without oceans to regulate temperature, Earth's surface will experience extreme temperature swings. The sun's intense radiation will strip away what remains of our atmosphere, exposing the surface to the harsh conditions of space. Life as we know it will be extinguished. Finding refuge in a changing cosmos. Faced with such a cataclysmic event, what hope does humanity have? While the sun's transformation into a red giant may seem like the end, it could also be an opportunity for us to explore new frontiers. One possibility is interstellar travel. If we can develop the technology to travel to other star systems, we could potentially find a new home for humanity among the stars. This would require significant advancements in propulsion systems, life support, and other technologies. Another possibility is planetary engineering. While moving Earth out of harm's way may seem like science fiction, it's not entirely outside the realm of possibility. We could potentially use massive solar sails or gravity assists from asteroids to gradually nudge Earth's orbit further away from the sun. These are just two potential solutions to a problem that is billions of years away. However, by thinking about these challenges now, we can start to lay the groundwork for a future where humanity can thrive even in the face of cosmic change. Our cosmic legacy beyond the red giant. The sun's transformation into a red giant is a reminder of the vastness and dynamism of our universe. It's a humbling thought that our planet, our solar system, and even our galaxy are all part of a much larger cosmic cycle. While the sun's red giant phase will mark the end of life on Earth as we know it, it's not the end of the story. The sun will eventually shed its outer layers, forming a planetary nebula, a beautiful and ethereal cloud of gas and dust. At its center will remain a white dwarf, a dense and incredibly hot remnant of our once mighty star. The atoms that make up our bodies, our planet, and everything we know were forged in the hearts of stars. The sun's death throes will scatter these atoms back into the cosmos, where they will eventually coalesce to form new stars, new planets, and perhaps even new life. In this sense, the sun's death is also a form of rebirth, a continuation of the cosmic cycle that has been ongoing for billions of years. As we contemplate the sun's ultimate fate, we are reminded of our place in the universe. We are but a small part of a much larger cosmic story, a story that began billions of years ago and will continue for billions more. Let us use this knowledge to inspire us to explore, to learn, and to leave behind a legacy that will outlive our time on this planet.